Yo, what's up? This is Ronnie coming to you today with a video. We're going to talk about space and a few different other things. Um, oh, we had a sale. Had a sale. So, anyway, we'll talk about sales in a minute. So, if you're curious, we'll talk about sales for like a split second. So, after having that huge day, $869 in sales, yesterday we had one sale for like $38. Can you say, yeah, eBay, what's good? Today's been a little bit better. Today's been 5 sales, average money. I don't even remember. I don't even know what it is now. My wife went back home to the Dominican Republic for a few days. She'll be back Tuesday morning. She has to deal with some stuff on the apartment, and she has 2 christenings to deal with this weekend. So when you fly for free, you go back whenever you want to, I guess. But I stay behind. There's no fun for me because I don't want to feel like I need to be entertained, and yeah, I'll be bored out of my mind. So I stay. So today I got up, I was taking pictures. I have 43 drafts done. I get sidetracked. I sold something. I needed a bigger box. I go out to get that box, and all of a sudden my mind gets caught up. And next thing I know, I run out and I go to like 6 thrift stores. Found some stuff near the end, but the start, those thrift stores were rough. I don't know. I wasn't finding anything. I was like, wasn't feeling it. But the end saved me, so it was pretty good. Nothing really special. So I mean, nothing gonna show. Nothing. I'm not gonna show anything. It wasn't anything special. Probably the coolest thing. I mean, just because you don't see these too often anymore. The champion jerseys. It's a champion basketball jersey. UMass. Found one of these not too long ago, and it was Lou Rowe, because they didn't have the names on them. College jerseys can't have names on them because it's considered advertising. So 21. This is the one you want to look out for if you do find your UMass jerseys, because this is the homeboy Marcus Camby. And that jersey, a few of them actually sold for like close to $80. That was $2.99. So I was happy when I seen that. So anyway, kind of the title of this, everybody was talking about their spaces the other day. Lonnie's got his shed, and Justin's got his storage unit and his space in his house. I mean, and we at one time we had a warehouse. We had a 1,100 square foot warehouse. You can go back and see videos. They should be there. I mean, we had a pretty good warehouse, but to tell you the truth, from the warehouse to back home now, this year we're on pace to do more than we did at the warehouse. And I'm by myself this year. I don't have the wife working with me full time anymore, as she's working for JetBlue and another company. She actually works for technically 2 companies. Once summer comes anyway, she works for 2 companies. This time of year, she works for 1 company. And she just got promoted the other day at a job. So congratulations to you, Gretchen. So that was good. So what else? Anyway, make a long story short, we live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. It's about 900 square feet probably. And you can see right here this is the dining room area. And basically when we moved from the warehouse, we had a desk, and the desk really was taking up too much space. So we ditched the desk, free, come and get it. take it out of here. We don't want it when we moved it back. We were actually at the warehouse. We were just like, you know what? That took up too much space at the house because it was like one of these huge L-shaped desks. It was just too big. So we took one of these, the folding tables that we had at the warehouse, and I put it here. I put my boxes underneath the table, all the boxes I need. And I'll show probably maybe my space off a little bit here, but you try to utilize space as best you can. As you can see here, there's jackets I need to photograph. If we have company coming over, I throw all this stuff in bins and I move it to our spare bedroom, which has 3 shelves right now. And, the shelving is where I kind of bag up all our stuff and I put it in. You can kind of see from videos in the past how we kind of keep track of doing our stuff. We kind of keep it doing the same way. All suits and sport coats get boxed up and then get inventoried, numbered. So they're on actually 2 shelves that are in our master bedroom against the glass sliding door. Not ideal, but it works. And then in that spare bedroom, we also have our photograph area. And in the closet is where I hang all the jackets, your outerwear, your heavier, thicker jackets, your winter coats and stuff like that kind of nature. But I mean, the signs, for the most part, usually are on the wall, or sometimes they're over here against the kitchen. There's like a little bar area. Did I lose the light somewhere? I think I have light on the timer. Did the light go off, I think? Okay, I think the light went off. But you still see me. But sometimes they'll sit there. Sometimes, signs, when I do the total, and when I do the total for this right here, when we talk about $12,000, getting to that total, we're just talking about pre-owned clothing. I mean, there's some new clothing mixed in, but we're really talking about going to a thrift store and finding pre-owned clothing, maybe estate sales, and that's really for the most part it right now. I really haven't found anything on Facebook, OfferUp, any of that. I really haven't found anything of late. I look, but I really haven't found any deals. So a majority of us trying to get the $12,000 is just pre-owned clothing. We're not talking about, I should say thrifted items. I'm not talking about signs. I'm not talking about Amazon stuff. So when I talk about last year, we did $150,000. That was including selling signs. That was including Amazon. That was including Poshmark. That was also including, we did some money on Grailed last year. I trimmed down. I don't do Grailed. I think I had 1 sale on Poshmark this year. I had an offer there today, and I actually had to take the item down because we already sold it on eBay, which makes a good point. I have to go over to Poshmark now and actually figure out if I sold anything else over there before I get offers on things, because I haven't listed over there since June, and there's not too many things left over there. That's wrong. I did list a few things over there the other day. Not the other day, about a month ago, like 2 items that I picked up. So, I mean, it can be done. I mean, there's people that do it out of smaller spaces than us, I bet, just me and my wife. Is it ideal? No, I mean, I would love a bigger space again, but for right now and what we have in the plans for the future, later this year, this is going to have to work for us. I have a storage unit, but I don't think that, other than storing excess boxes over there and some shipping supplies, almost nothing. And I have a whole bunch of wholesale stuff I got a while back that I'm waiting for the weather to get warmer. I may try flea marketing some of this stuff. It's too big to sell on eBay because of shipping costs. And it's bigger, bulkier items, and the shipping just does not work on these things. Most of these things are selling for like 50 free ship, and yeah, some of these things would probably cost $30 to go to California. I can't compete with certain manufacturers or certain companies. Doesn't make any sense. So I may try flea marketing some of this stuff, or I may just blow it out to somebody local eventually when when the weather gets warmer. I'll be able to play with it. I mean, no time to go to storage unit and play around. It's too cold this time of year. We do have a big storage unit, but a lot of it's stuff for our apartment in the Dominican Republic. Some of it anyway. Yeah, I think it's 10 by 30. Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's just access junk that we probably don't even need. But so I mean, to make this clear, because I know little people get confused. I mean, in this total, we're not talking about signs. We're not talking about Amazon. We're not talking about Poshmark. We're just talking about selling pre-owned clothing on this one account. That's it. I'm not talking about the other account that I sell stuff on. I sell some signs on occasionally here and there. Nothing's currently listed on eBay, so it doesn't even matter. So that's it. Trying to think of anything else. So I mean, it's very possible to sell. I mean, occasionally I'll keep signs at the storage unit just because to keep them out of the way here. But outside of that, it's not really anything particular. Amazon stuff goes. I have usually 2 totes on the floor over there. I fill the totes and then I'll send stuff in the Amazon. I don't do retail arbitrage for Amazon. It's just as stuff as I find it, one-offs and stuff like that. Like it was something I found recently, and I actually just have it up here on my shelf because I think my wife's gonna keep it instead. It's just a board game, just something like that. It's new, it's sealed, it's easy. You scan it. I don't even know what this was selling for. What was this selling for? Let me see here. Hold on a sec. I think I paid $3.99 for this. It's approximately selling for $25.89, and it has a 213 rank in toys. So that's it. I mean, just use the Amazon seller rank. And that's all I do. I mean, seller app. But my wife wants to keep it. She'll keep it. If not, I'm making a fucking mess now. I got too much shit up there on that shelf. I got all my trucks up there. All my stuff. My eventually one day I'm gonna have one of these little Land Rover Defender 110. It's like one of my dream cars. And one of these, I'm gonna have an old pickup truck. I don't know where I found this. Probably at a estate sale or something. And I got a bunch of other Defender pickup trucks. I don't know, Coogee toys. I found these at an estate sale and I just put them on my shelf. I think I just dropped one. Yeah, here's another one. I don't know, my collection of little Range Rovers. So one day I'm gonna have one of those. I'd probably have one now if we weren't getting into what we're gonna get into next, because it just doesn't fit what we're gonna do. Usually anything else, but I mean, eBay's been up and down. Tomorrow we'll talk about the halfway point of the month and see where we're at. I know it's a little later than I wanted to be at. For the video, but hey, better late than never. Sometimes you gotta. I kept on forgetting. I don't know why. I got busy doing other things today, and God, I came home. We had a weird thunderstorm came through. It was thundering and lightning, and it was crazy. It was kind of nice. But I gotta get a lot of stuff done. I got about 60 things to get up tomorrow, and hopefully get it done. I got a few other things. I gotta organize some stuff, which I've been getting behind on. So I gotta do that stuff before the wife gets home on Tuesday. But so like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.